Hey y'all, it's Nikon. Set number 4, road to rank 10. Let's get it, sheep nizzle. Let's go. All right, Bronzor versus Seal. All right. Dun-dun-dun. We're going for the Psychic. So I think this is Aquatail, which takes about 3, and I missed a couple Psychics on that one. But it still does decent bit of damage. Alright, I think they went with Aquatail on that one, so I think they reduced my damage, and they got to another icy Aquatail. Okay. So at this point, I'm just charging and farming down for the next thing. Gonna dump my energy, which they're gonna have to shield. Yes, they shield, so I swap to my Nincada. I don't know why I keep forgetting the name. They dump their charge move, I dump my charge move. Let's see if they block. They block, so that means they want to keep this Deino in, but they didn't make it to the charge move, so that works out for me. So I dump my charge move on Bronzor, which that's fine. Now I just need to take off enough damage on this Bronzor to be lower than my Bronzor. So shield up, dark. Now, I know they're pretty close to a charge move, so I got the choice to switch, but I end up taking them out, so that works too. So, 1-0. Alright, next match. Going against Culty for it. Is that what it is? Culty lit? Fit? Alright, Bronze versus Deino. Now, this is probably not a good matchup for me. Have to shield that because that dark damage does tickle. Alright. See if they shield, so they're staying in again. I debated on switching, but it's like, do I want to use my shields that early? So I let it die. I swap to my Deino. They swap to Cottony, which that's not good for me at all. Because at this point, Nincada is not going to win versus Cottony, and he has a shield. Like, the charm is just going to eat me alive. But I shield just because you never know. But this guy literally has all 3 Pokemon alive, so yeah, it's a wrap. So 1-1, good effort. All right, navy blue shampoo. All right, don't see these guys that much, but you got a Shelmet. I think it has access to Bug Bite, which reduces your defense, which he did. Took the hit just to see how much it would hit for. Do some damage back. And at this point, it's kind of mirror match, but it's kind of one of those things where I don't know what's in the back, so I decided to shield that one and swap to something else. Turns out they have a Vulpix. That fire eats up bug Pokemon really well. So I'm just do as much chip damage as I can, get to the second charge move, barely. And they block, so I use both shields because they really like this Vulpix. Now, Bronzor's a no-go, so I swapped to Deino. I knew they were going to do a charge move. So I'm trying to knock off as much damage as possible. They get to another charge move that literally takes off 80% of my health. So at this point, I'm like, oh, it's not looking too good. Vulpix. Oh, Bronzor versus Bronzor battle. He has no shields, but I was trying to line it up to where my Deino can possibly get a Night, a Crunching. But I'm trying to calculate how much energy the Bronzor has because I don't want to swap the Deino and then he just takes a hit. So I'm trying to do this as best as possible, waiting for him to do 2 moves back to back so I can swap to my Deino. So, and I think they just took me out, but I got my move off. I got that. and just not enough to, oh, so I had the charge move available, but it would not let me click it. So that sucks. So I almost had that battle. That was a close one. Because I was really tapping, but somehow he got his off before mine. CMP tie, I guess. I don't know. So that was a rough loss. So I am 1-2, I think, so far on this set. All right, good effort. I had to shake it off. Had to stand up maybe or something. Click, click, click. Come on, next match. All right, there we go. Had to replay it in my head what I do wrong, but I don't think I did too much wrong. I think I played that pretty well. It was close. So next match. All right, so this match, I know I won't win it, but at least I'm gonna attempt to get his shield. So I'll take one hit and I'll dish out one hit, and then I'll stay in, I guess. I think I should have swapped on that. And I was right there to charge move, but didn't let me get it. So at this point, I want to keep my Nincada alive as much as possible. And that one had aerial ace, which I don't rarely see. I don't even have the second charge move on mine. Oh, and then we have what is that? Oshawott. So I swapped to my Deino. I'm not sure what moves Oshawott has. I knew it was water at least, but I blocked it just in case I had an ice move. All right, Bronzor at the end. I have no shields. This doesn't look good. All right, so I barely got to a charge move. Barely. So that clears the Bronzor. Oshawott's there. And I win. So on this set, it looks like I'm going 2-3. Whew. Exhilarating. All right, 2-3. 3s and 2s, 2s and 3s. Get you Pikachus. Oh, I got one set left. So I guess I'm 2-2 right now then. Going against, I didn't even see the name. All right. Bronzor versus Seal. They immediately swap out Bronzor, which I'm kind of like, that's fine. But by the time I thought about it, I should have swapped. I just wasn't prepared because all the other matches, the Seals stayed in. So at this point, I'm a little confused on why they swapped out. So it makes me wonder what they got in the background. But at this point, you know, you swap to take a charge move, which I really didn't want to shield for just yet. That kind of threw me off. So at this point, I feel like I'm kind of behind. And then they swap the Seal, get another charge move off. Boom. Okay, now this is probably like Icy Shards, like whatever it is, it's going to wipe me out. So at this point, I'm kind of thinking Bronzor versus Shield sounds good, but I have a shield because I knew it probably like Icy move. It is, that would have killed me. And they have 2 shields, so I'm really at a disadvantage here. So Deino, dump, they're going to block. I swap. I try to hit that charge move a little quicker, but for some reason it just wouldn't go off. He blocks. Now they're going to take a bite out of me, like a big chunk. Like a chunk so big, I couldn't even get to my second. Oh, they swapped. Ah, well played. Well played. Now, I knew he was close to another charge up, but I should have just tried it all the way to the end and then dumped it on the Deino. But I wasn't sure how close he was to his next charge move. So in this set, I went 2 out of 3, and I'm literally 80% there. So one more set to go, trying to hit rank 10. See you on the next video.